everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Well, you may have noticed that Joel Embiid hits the court a lot. He said, quote, "I've learned it during my rehab for the foot injury. The specialist told me to limit the impact on my body. Every time I'm in a situation that'll put extreme stress on my leg, I've got to dive or just roll onto the floor."
All right, Allie, thanks. No shortage of experience on either side tonight. Coming into the league, what were some of the lessons you learned from veterans you played with, C-Web?
Oh, man, just how to take care of your body, how to prepare for a game, how to make sure you knew how to study your opponent, what was coming next, and really how to make sure that, you took your losses like the wins. You never get up too far up, never get too far down.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid make up the front court. Ben Simmons is out there with Danny Green. And it's Thybulle in at the small forward. And for the Rockets, Harden and Gordon, they're the 2 and the 3. Then it's Daniel House. Then there's John Wall. And it's Cousins in at the center position. Here's Simmons. The shot comes out. And Houston the other way now. Outside Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
2 shots. So many accolades for Harden. We know about his 2018 MVP. But how about this? When it's all said and done, he'll join his former coach, Kevin McHale, as well as Bill Walton, Bobby Jones, as former 6 Men of the Year, who went on to the Hall of Fame.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. Drops it first. And Harden, of course, won 6 Man of the Year playing in Oklahoma City. You know, our friend Bill Simmons, he labeled their trade, sending him away as maybe the greatest what-if in NBA history.
The Thunder had Durant, Westbrook, Harden, all 23 and younger. All of them went on to win MVPs. That was a team that could have ruled the West for a decade plus.
Harden hits them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
Simmons against Wall. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. Back to Thybulle. 5 to shoot. And here's Houston. Wall finds Harden. Let's go with a 3. That's good from Wall. On the assist by Harden.
Always encouraging to see Wall hit from distance. I mean, help set up the rest of his offense.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul. Rockets on D. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Thybulle. From behind the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. First quarter, just over a minute played. Simmons against Wall. Pass to Harden. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
One of the best finishers inside, period. I mean, there's nowhere on the floor Harden can't score from.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Harris. Green for 3. Rebounded by Cousins.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Harden against Green.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Thybulle. To halt the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. hits the second from the line. Houston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Harden from outside gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Green for 3. The Sixers with another miss.
That would have been a big three if he drained it, answering back to the triple at the other end.
Here's Wall. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside, Green nails it from beyond the arc.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball. And one of the most valuable aspects of Danny Green is his defense. He's gotten it done on that end of the floor his whole career. It's what makes him so valuable on the wing.
Now here's Simmons. Shoots over Wall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. Try to tie him down. He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
Well, Chris, with Danny Green, he'll do everything he can to badger an assignment.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just petty stuff like standing too close to him, grabbing them at dead balls, holding their arms and holding their jersey. I mean, those things can get in your head, under your skin, and throw you off your game.
Free throw, no good for Simmons.
I mean, you gotta love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Pass to Harden. That one is off, and it's Philadelphia the other way. Knocks it loose. Ball with it, picked up by Embiid. For the finish, and the big finish by Wall.
Gotta be careful around Wall. He loves hounding the opposition. He's excellent at coming up with steals.
Here's Simmons. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Gordon can't hit. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Harris passes to Simmons. On the attack, Embiid from 12 feet. Wood grabs the board.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And the shot goes down. Wall's got 7. 1:42 left in the first. And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
In for Cousins, and McLemore subbed in for Gordon. A minute 39 left in the first quarter. Here's Ferguson, and he can't get that one. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. to the right wing. Back to Wall. Over Simmons. Another one falls for Houston.
He's not easing his way into this game. He's coming out hot. 4 for 5 right out the gate.
A minute 9 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ferguson. The three-pointer off the mark. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely and misses it off the right side of the rim.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Here's Scott. And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
And the 76ers making a change here. There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Oh, don't do that to him. Oh, my goodness. And the momentum Howard has moving toward the rim, at times, this guy is unstoppable inside.
Ball. And the big finish by Wall.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right here from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Back to Curry. Pass to Milton. Here's the three. Tries again. And it's Howard finishing it off.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Here's Harden with the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 9.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Harden. He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets ahead, up 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, blocking out the noise has become harder than ever.
The truth is, people like to criticize others, B.A. We should really be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Harris and Embiid make up the front court. Shake Milton out there with Seth Curry. And it's Ferguson in at the 3 spot. Now here's Embiid. Shoots over Cousins. Embiid, good. Well, Grant, in 1992, you were involved in one of the greatest basketball plays in college history. Still remember it so well. What do you think about when you remember that play?
Well, B.A., it really was an incredible moment in an incredible game. I think the first thing that comes to mind was how bad of a haircut I had. I mean, man, what was I thinking? I was only 19, but it shows and it pays to not be too trendy when you're young. But all seriousness, no, it's just remarkable. We were so in the moment. We were trying to win against a great Kentucky team. I had the easy part, making the pass. Christian had to catch, gather, and score, and he did. And 30 years later, people still talk about it. And so I'm just so grateful to have been a part of something so magical and so special.
You guys practice that play?
Never.
And he's off from 17.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Harris passes to Curry. Here's Ferguson. Outside Curry. To the wing, right side. The teardrop. Got a hand on it.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop, his defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
And the 76ers making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Clock at 4. Outside Thybulle. Lets it go from deep. The Sixers again can't hit. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Gordon with it. Picked up by Simmons. Gordon on the take. To the paint. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots it.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Now here's Simmons. Outside Thybulle. Back to Simmons. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Simmons. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
And what a baller this guy is, the big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Here's Simmons. He goes up again, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Woods checked in for the Rockets. Harden comes in for McLemore.
Entertaining player in this league than Joel Embiid. I mean, on the court, he's a 7+ footer who can do it all. Off the court, no one better on social media.
John Wall, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green against Harden. Outside, off the mark. The Sixers trailing. On the wing, Green. The Sixers with another miss. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Wall, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Wall plays big down low. His sheer determination picks up fouls in the paint. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you're just talking about pure speed. Wall is incredible, an explosive point guard who dominates at both ends.
He does not get the second one.
When you talk about a fearless player, that's Mike Scott. He measures at 6'7". He plays much bigger than that. Not afraid to grind down low and play mean.
Now here's Simmons. Green, the pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Good on the bucket. Simmons has got 6.
Tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
Chris, you talk about Mike Scott. Not a flashy guy, but he just gets it done.
Yeah, he started taking more threes in his career. In general, he's not really a scorer, but when he's on the floor, it's to add toughness and play some defense.
Here's Simmons. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Here's Thybulle. They get the rebound. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
It's stolen by Green. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Cousins. The shot by Howard, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Drops in the three.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Pass to Howard. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Right side Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness in plays like this.
On the wing, Harden. 52 seconds left in the first half. Wall with a screen on Green. That shot is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Pass to Simmons. And he makes it. Now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Harden into the lane. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second period.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the break up. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Simmons. Tucker's checked in for Cousins. And both free throws good for Simmons.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Pass to Wood. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half, and they pick up 2. And the Rockets lead by 6.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punch.
Here's Curry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Over Harden. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. That'll do it for the first half. Rockets ahead. They're up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. You gotta love the John Wall we saw in the first. He had 14 points and 1 steal. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
Well, we're watching the John Wall show. He's playing with reckless abandon, like the defense isn't even there. His competitive attitude is frying up his whole team.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Was that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
Second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from John Wall.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And Grant, This league features some great closers. All right, who would you choose to take the last shot of a game?
And there you go with those tough questions again, B.A. I mean, you got to look at LeBron James, his track record, his resume. He's had tremendous experiences in the regular season, postseason, even in the finals, closing out games and taking last shots. But with the younger generation, you're seeing some players emerge in that category as well. I love Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker. I know I'm not answering your question because there's too many guys to choose from, but I think you can take any one of those four names and I'd be comfortable for a last-second shot.
And remember, coffee is for closers.
Exactly.
Harden and Gordon, they're the 2 and the 3. Then there's John Wall, then it's Daniel House, and it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
The Sixers trailing. Simmons, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets a double team. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Cousins. Houston has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. The 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Well, they said Hero Ball was dead, and then along came James Harden. So deadly as an isolation scorer. He's becoming offense unto himself.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Wall. The rebound by Ben Simmons. And the way Harden creates his shot single-handedly, you know, he's assisted on less than 1 in 5 of his made shots, C-Web.
Listen, Harden is about give me the ball and get out of my way. You might have to go back to Wilt Chamberlain to find the last time the team built their whole offense around the attack.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Houston making some changes. Tucker's checked in for House, and McLemore subbed in for James Harden.
What's up?
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ball against Simmons. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Here's Wall. 14 points for him.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
For 3, here's Harris. Knocks it down from distance. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gordon outside to end the run. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Cousins.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Gordon on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Gordon's got 5 now.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
Now Simmons. He's got 16. Now here's Embiid. Got it. 9 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to Gordon. Pass to Tucker. And stolen by Simmons. It's 2-on-1. The finish. That was something else, man. Wow.
The confidence of Simmons, a quick thinker who isn't afraid to go after steals and start the break.
Simmons, and it's James Harden in for Wall. And Grant, playing at Duke, Coach said that at first, your humility held you back from dominating and leading like you were capable of doing. He said you crossed that bridge in your senior year. Did you feel that way?
100%, BA. For me on my path and my journey as a basketball player, I so wanted to fit in and be one of the guys. And what I learned is sometimes you're meant to stand out. In my senior year, I finally got that message, and my game took off to a whole nother level. And I became comfortable with the idea of standing out. Not everybody's meant to follow. Certain people are meant to lead, and that's when it clicked for me.
Now, here's Howard. Ferguson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Outside Harden. Buries it from 3.
He's so crafty with the ball. The ability to score inside and outside, just a terrific night from Harden.
Pass to Howard. And there it is for him. Howard's got 8 points.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
On the wing, Harden. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. He had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
Pass to Howard. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. Harris misses. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
The drive by Harden. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Outside Curry. Here's Howard. An easy 2 on the layup. 10 points for him.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
Harden, the pass to Wood. Back to Harden. Pass to Tucker. Now Harden. Simmons defending. Fires the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
Wonderful instincts on the defensive end. I like how Simmons stays after his man. He's not letting him get comfortable.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Rockets ahead. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, if you're the coaching staff, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Joel Embiid. Seth Curry is out there with Danny Green. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Scott in at the 4-man position. Now here's Harden. Down low. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Knocks down the first one. And the Rockets making a change here. Cousins is checked in. he gets them both. The Sixers trailing. Over to the wing. And Embiid throws it down.
Never bashful when it comes to getting tricky with it. Embiid is very confident with the ball in his hands.
Pass to House. Outside wall. Knocked loose. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Green. He nails it, and we're tied.
Outside shooting while in rhythm. Green possesses so much confidence in himself. You have to love it.
Out to the right wing. Curry against Wall. Shoots over Curry. Wall gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 2.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
It's a one-on-one situation. Three-pointer, Harden. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry. Can't get it to drop, and it's Houston the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Cousins. Lets it fly. They get it again. Here's Harden. Here's House. Beyond the arc. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. House has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Embiid. Checked by Cousins. Green in the post. The kick out. Curry. Back to Embiid. Clock at 6. The Sixers with another miss.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
Harden drawing the double team. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Harris is checked in for the Sixers. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out to Wood. Harden against Green. Pass to Cousins. Wood with it. 4 on the clock. Yes, it's good. Here's Curry. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Harris outside. Here's Embiid. No good off the back of the rim. Houston has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
You got to keep your eye on Embiid, especially from these in-between areas. I mean, he's effective at scoring from there.
The New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Back to Gordon. Pass to Wall. Now here's Wood. And here's Gordon from the arc. The Rockets with another miss. The 76ers shooting around 41%. And here's Simmons. Now here's Embiid. Check by Cousins. Embiid inside. Cousins on him. Comes up empty down low. Gordon finds Wood. Here's Cousins. Tipped away. Simmons with it. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter here. Count it.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Here's Wall. The baseline J. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
And there's the lob. And Embiid throws it down.
Chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
Houston has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Count it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make some shots.
Now here's Wall. Pass to House. Simmons with it. Check by Wall. Here's Green. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Simmons against Wall. Now Cousins. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. They're losing by 1. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth. To Embiid. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his 3rd foul so far. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
fans, that's going to do it for now. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.